What's the process of moving on from a game like that?
You just move on. Obviously, look in the mirror a bit, right? We'll review a few things, why it happened, but we got another 3 and 4 coming up, so it's a lot of hockey right now. Just gotta get ready for Monday. We need a good practice on Monday.
You guys had good sustained pressure in the first 5 minutes. I guess what turned the other way?
Yeah, good kill too, right? We had a kill there in the start. I'm not sure. I just, we gotta find a way to start better, especially at home. It's tough. You get down 4-0 obviously in the first, but try to push our way back. It's a big hill to climb in this league.
All 3 games against Utah, you guys have gone down. Is there something about how they play that's tough to start against them?
They come aggressively at the start, right? They tend to start well. But I think in Utah, not so much tonight, but in Utah especially, we just kind of wore them down as the game went on. They want to kind of play an up-tempo game. But tonight we really didn't get to that game consistently enough to make it hard for them to, get going offensively.
Alex, despite the loss, fans covered with purple tonight for honoring cancer. What's this game like just year in and year out?
It's a very special. I mean, everybody's been affected by it one way or another. I know my family has. Most recently, obviously, my niece. So it's a special night. You got a lot of important people in the building. The people who are going through it, the people who have gotten through it, but more importantly, the people who are helping those people get through it, right? So it's good to see some people from the hospitals and nurses and doctors, and they deserve a lot of credit as well. So obviously, great cause. I'm glad that the league, does it. It's very important.
Year after year, we've heard about coming off of elongated road trips. That first game back's always the tough one. Bruce had mentioned coming out of Thanksgiving, 1 day off. Is there something to be said about maybe putting so much energy into Winnipeg that it just fell flat tonight?
The schedule's a bit ridiculous to go on a 9-day road trip and then come back and play back-to-back, right? But, you have a 2-week break in the middle of the season. That's going to happen. You have to play a lot of hockey in a short period of time. So, a lot of teams are going through tough stretches right now. Like I said, you have that Four Nations break. It's a lot of hockey, more than usual. So can't really use it as an excuse. I think we're deep enough that we could probably get through that.
You mentioned needing a good practice on Monday. What do you personally look for in a day like that to kickstart you off, to bounce back?
You know what? Actually, there's 2 ways you can look at it. You can get in there and still be down, but I think it's important that we keep the morale up and have a good practice, enjoy ourselves, working hard. We haven't really practiced. It's been a tough trip, obviously. So hopefully we can look at some video before, hammer out some finer details, and just get ready for Edmonton.
You mentioned there hasn't really been a lot of practice time,
No.
and especially, but how have you guys been able to, handle as you go?
Well, communication is important, right? You talk about it, you watch it. Kind of make adjustments as you go throughout the game. That's why training camp's important, right? You got to hammer out the details when you can. I think I've always said this, and you guys have heard me say it, we're good at looking in the mirror and knowing we need to do better. So we've done that throughout the stretch, especially on the road. I wasn't there the whole time, but you have meetings and hammer out the details that need to be talked about and make adjustments, against the teams that you play against.